Bach at Colorado State announced his numbers in April, and he said, I really wish people would pay attention more to the forecasts that come out later in the season because we have a better idea of what it will actually be like. But indeed, they did increase the numbers by at least 1 or 2. Compare that to an average season, and you can see it's well above average. And as you just heard, that's because of near record, or in some cases record, warm water in some parts of the Atlantic Basin, plus the probability that La Nina will form and will be in place for the peak of the season. Looking at our hurricane season names, just potentially, if we did make it to that very ambitious 25 named storms, well, we've already made it through 3 and we're just in July. That would take us all the way through this name list for this year, and then it would propel us into the next supplemental name list all the way to the 4th storm, Deshaun. So that would be really something if we made it that way, but at least for right now, we don't have any development expected in the next 7 days across the Atlantic Basin. We've had a big plume of some dry air coming out, and we aren't looking for any sort of development at this point. Back into our local forecast, though, we are expecting some scattered downpours once again tomorrow. Some could be heavy, easily dumping a quick 2+ inches of rain at times. And less rain is expected for the weekend, although we still have a chance for a few scattered storms. That means it will be a little hotter if we do get that lower or less widespread coverage of rain. Live radar tonight, very quiet after we already saw the big flare up of those downpours. One more look at that radar as those cells kind of merged and then hung over us for a while and then eventually weakened and moved off to the east. And this is moisture riding up from Beryl, still swirling here in the Midwest. We are looking at this front, which is not actually cold air moving in, but it is just a boundary between air masses. And it looks like it may sort of stall here, this particular boundary, and that may help some showers and storms to form. And if it sneaks a little closer to the coast, we may see especially some coastal showers and storms, and other spots may see that as well. Now, our flooding rain outlook for tonight has been confined off to the north, but for tomorrow, we are back under that lowest risk for some flooding rains on Wednesday. I'll show you with our model here. This is overnight, and note the coastal showers and a few storms beginning to form. Then as we move through the day, this might be a little heavy on the rain. Some models do not have this much rain, but just to give you the idea, so scattered showers and storms, and then by the evening, everything calming down again. Right now, we are at 80 degrees. We'll see how much lower we can go tonight for the overnight low. We are looking at mainly lower 80s at this point around the area, still feeling like about 90 because of that very high humidity. Tonight, we'll say maybe upper 70s officially, with some passing showers possible, especially toward dawn and especially near the coast. And then tomorrow I have highs near 89 or so and a near 60 to 70% rain chance again. So another day to keep umbrellas around. It may not rain continuously all day, but we are expecting that scattered rain setup. Thursday too, elevated rain chance at 50% or so, highs near 90 both days. And then for the weekend, we're drying out a touch with about 30% rain chances Saturday and Sunday.